Hey there, Matt Tercek. I'm a real estate agent in Lake Oswego, Oregon, and I'm standing right in front of Lakewood Bay. It is almost 90 degrees today, and things are officially heating up in summer. If you're not from Lake Oswego and you've been curious about what the summers are like, then this is gonna be the perfect video for you. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna be providing a basic overview of what the summers are typically like in Lake Oswego. First things first, what most people ask me before they consider a move, what's the weather like? Not gonna lie, Portland metro area is definitely known for its rainfall, but summer months are actually very pleasant. You have the average temperatures from the mid 70s all the way to the low 80s with very little humidity and rainfall, making the summer overall a very pleasant time of year and definitely worth the wait of drudging through all those rainy months to get to summer. We do have extended periods of heat throughout the summer. It is hard to predict when those will happen. Usually Junes are a little bit more on the rainy side. And then come July, August, September, we're usually constant sunshine. Next week's gonna be in the mid hundreds. And in today's video, I'm gonna be outlining the things that you can do to beat the heat in Lake Oswego during the summertime. Okay, quick disclaimer. This is just my top 10 things to do in Lake Oswego. There's no really official list, but as a longtime resident, I have a pretty good feel and I hope you enjoy or at least learn a thing or two. Okay, so no list would be complete, especially my list, without outdoor dining. Lake Oswego has increasingly become one of the culinary destinations, and I think over the next few years, with everything going on in Portland, you'll see a lot of top restaurants relocate or at least open second-tier locations within the new Mercado Village, Cruise Village, and downtown Lake Oswego. Another top activity are the Saturday markets, which are held right behind me in Millennium Park, where every Saturday throughout the whole summer, a lot of the local vendors come with all their fresh food, flowers, arts, crafts, and they showcase them to the community. So this area gets very crowded on the weekends, but the trip's worth it. Parking's usually a breeze with the 2 parking garages, and I definitely recommend you check it out, either by car, walk, or even both. Okay, now that we've had our opportunity to get some food in our bellies, I'm gonna talk a little bit about cooling off and your options to do so in Lake Oswego. Right behind me, you see this fountain array in Millennium Park. This is a popular destination where kids can come out, play in the water. Parents can be close to town, enjoy the good view. In addition to this space, there are a number of different options for people that include the Lake Grove Swim Park, actually getting out on the lake and boating, or utilizing the Willamette River and the beach area over by George Rogers Park. Another awesome way to cool off in the summer is enjoy one of the 25 parks. Many of these parks include shaded trails where you can actually hike very close to town at Tryon Creek State Park, Springbrook Park, and a number of other awesome parks. One of the favorite ones I just discovered is called Lamont Springs. It's right over off Bryant in Lakeview Boulevard and includes a nice little stream corridor where kids can play and trails that meander through nature right in the middle of Lake Grove's neighborhood. Okay, now in addition to all the amazing parks in Lake Oswego, the city and community invest a lot into the different events that are held not only on the lake, but in those parks. Right now, one of my favorite activities is this new summer pop-up concert that they're doing. It's a series of concerts every week on the lake where the night of the concert, they'll announce the location to all the people who have boats on the lake that get to go out, enjoy the music. It's kind of a fun atmosphere, great way to socialize, enjoy some music, and relax. And of course, there's boat activities on the lake. Water sports are a must in Lake Oswego, even though usually on summer days during the work week, there's no one out on the lake. So weekends and night times can get a little bit more crowded in terms of the water sport activity. When that happens, the water does get a little bit rougher. One of my favorite activities to do is actually boat into town. There's a marina located right here, adjacent to State Street, the Lake Twin Theater, and Stickman's Brewery. So if you want to grab a beer, watch a flick, highly recommend just boating into town, docking up right here at the marina, and enjoying all of that right at your fingertips. Okay, so in addition to all those awesome activities on the lake, the community does a great job of hosting events throughout the summertime to keep everyone busy, no matter what you're interested in. Every year at George Rogers Park, they host an arts festival where all of the local artists are featured. There's tons of great food, good music, really cool place to hang out with family and friends. Other events at George Rogers include an annual vintage car show. That same same weekend, they usually have a vintage boat show that you can check out at the marina we were just at. So some of the other activities that they're implementing this summer, which I think are a great idea and a great addition to the usual list, are drive-in movie theaters. Because of COVID, the city revamped their plans to entertain the community, to socially distance everyone. What they're doing is hosting a drive-in movie at Lucier Farms. Okay, and that leaves my favorite activity of all the summertime in Lake Oswego, and that's gotta be the 4th of July. So every year in Lake Oswego, they typically do a parade down A Street where all the kids, the families are invited, decorate their bikes, floats, and enjoy a good time in the morning time as the activities of the day get kicked off. As the day progresses, there's more activities that include a boat parade on the lake where people decorate up their boats, parade around the whole lake, and then inevitably it ends up in a water fight. And of course, no 4th of July would be complete without the annual fireworks show. They didn't do it last year due to COVID, but it's back on for this year. It's usually held in the center of the lake where everyone who has easement access or boating rights hops on their boat. They're able to come congregate on the lake around that fireworks show and enjoy. Now, if you don't have a boat, it's still very easy to enjoy from either Lake Grove Swim Park or some of the homes with views of the lake. Okay, and that pretty much wraps up all my favorite activities in the summertime in Lake Oswego. Obviously, I forgot a couple, such as golf, maybe biking. But the point is, there's a lot of fun stuff you can do in Lake Oswego. The weather is pretty much unbeatable here. Definitely in the real estate world, it is the busiest time of year for that reason. Very seasonal real estate market in Lake Oswego. A lot of families are trying to make it into the city by September to get their kids into some of the top ranked schools in the state. If you have any questions about summertime or real estate, feel free to ask questions in the comment section too, because we look at those actually, and we're gonna make content based on those. So I'm gonna go hop on the boat and enjoy the rest of the day, or sell some houses, we'll see. But thanks for tuning in.